Hey guys, welcome to All In with Bryan Weatherford. I'm Dave, and we've got Bryan and
me.
Company, I guess, over there.
Yeah, we have real live people here. Bill and James Irwin. Bill, Mr. Irwin, James Irwin, how are you? Magicians, in case you didn't recognize us.
No, just really snappy dressers.
And snappy dress magicians. All the magicians we have, though, quite honestly, they're rather dapper. Must be obviously a lot of money in magic. I could tell.
Ton. We'll show you all that.
That's good.
The clothing.
That's good material.
That is great material. Or you broke into a dry cleaner's on the way to the show. We're not sure what happened, but I figured it out. No, this is interesting. It's a father-son magic duo here. And we're going to get into your story, how you got into it and everything. But while Dave's busy warming up all the lights and getting the sound just right, you want to warm up? Show us a little something quickly. This is James, y'all. Yeah. They just keep coming.
There is money in magic.
The human slot machine, everybody. James.
Yay!
Okay. There they are.
That's awesome.
That was. Hey. How's the sound level, Dave?
It works.
Oh, they're going again. That bigger. That last one was pretty big size. Wait a minute. What do we got here? Uh-oh. Where are they all?
What the heck?
I guess they melted. Somebody adjust the thermostat, please.
That's one hot can.
Look at this.
The kid brought a crucible.
James, this is unbelievable. Ta-da! Well, see, it's not just us warming up on here, so we're going to hear more.
That's awesome.
And see more. That was...
So, James, you're new to magic, huh? Is that what you're saying?
Just started this morning, everybody,
Yeah.
on the way.
Yeah, it was a prize in a cereal box.
Bill said, son, you want to go to the donut shop? No, I want to learn magic. And here's what we end up with.
And here we go.
This is pretty cool stuff.
That's what happens to the money.
So you've exactly. So we're going to have to roll this back up before the next one, I guess.
Do you guys perform together? I mean, do y'all have like bits and you know, like do you like saw your dad in half and crap like that, or what?
That's an idea.
Yeah, yeah.
I hadn't thought of that.
Let me guess. Your mother hasn't been around for a while, right?
Nope.
Well, actually, she's in two places. She's on California and.
She's half the woman she used to be.
Oh, good. And the jokes just get... We're going to perfect the jokes, too. Don't worry. When the real show gets here, you're going to love it.
No, we're not.
Yeah, no, we really are. So, are
They've
y'all
seen
here
our
in North
show.
Texas? Here in Texas area?
Here in Fort Worth, Arlington area.
All right. Tarrant County magicians.
That's
a lot of them. We've learned from our buddy Dallas Sanders. There's a lot of you guys that hang around Arlington.
Well, he keeps us around, so that's a good thing.
Well, we like to keep Dal around, too, because we end up meeting folks like you guys. So, did you have any trouble finding the studio today?
Not at all.
Having to work your way around the
construction?
Yeah, there's a little bit of construction.
Yeah.
But
can you make that backhoe out there disappear, please?
Yeah, exactly. There's some cones out here. If you could drop them in this little cylinder, that would be magical for us. But no, we're always. I think Dave, help me out here. Is this first father-son duo we've had?
I think it is. Yeah,
I really do. We had a father-daughter.
Yeah.
Duo, and we've had a lot of fathers on here.
Dal brought his wife once, but
yes, once.
I think we ran her off.
And yet we can't get her to come on by herself. We need to work on that.
I know.
Well. Do y'all know Cindy?
Yes.
Could you maybe give her a call on our behalf? We'd love for her to come over.
Tell her you had a good time.
Do you know Dal's travel schedule by any chance? We can work with you. We can work. We're going to figure this out, everybody. We can make this happen.
We'll have to work with Cindy on that one.
Okay. we'll get her here. But we're glad to have you guys here today, too.
Do you guys perform in the living room? Do y'all get to do that?
We haven't had that opportunity yet.
It's going to happen.
It's a wonderful show.
Yeah, it is.
Everything I'm hearing.
Very cool.
Hey, you know, Dave, before I forget,
yeah,
we've got a baseball coach coming on today.
Yes.
UTA baseball. It's a spring sport that's actually been going on since the middle of the winter. I don't figure that out yet.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
he's going to let us know how that's going. Are you a baseball fan? You like baseball? You like sports? When do you have time for that? We're doing all this stuff.
I don't.
Well, that's all right. He probably can't do magic either, so it's a good trade-off. But you never know what's going to happen here on All In. Baseball, magic, fathers, sons. We're going to hear what else you do when you're not Magic Man.
Oh, we have fun.
Well, we're going to have fun.
I get to work with him. That's the fun.
Man, why wouldn't you? A good-looking young man like that? I'm envious. As I say so many times, you're one of those guys that's everything I'm not. You're tall, you're skinny, you're talented.
Good-looking.
Okay, I didn't want to get the good-looking part, but you're good-looking. But we look forward to, we've seen all the exterior stuff, but we want to see what's in your brain and what else comes to fruition. The coin thing was good, but I'm guessing you have some other goodies as well. So,
ready to make a show?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's get these lights rolling.
All right,
folks,
cool.
Hang tight. It's going to be a good one. See you soon.
All right, cool.
Good news, folks. We're here in the Magic Studio, which means several things. Most of all, for your benefit, I won't be doing all the talking today. So wait a minute. That's my own staff doing that. In all seriousness, we always love it over here on the Magic side of the studio. Personally, I like to think every show is magical, but some are more so than others, and that's why we're on this side today. We have not one, but two magicians, and they're related. Our first father and son duo, Bill Irwin and James Irwin. Welcome to All In, guys. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
So, dad magician here. How did you roll into this? Do you come from a family of magicians, or what's your story?
Nope, don't have a family of magicians. We just travel around the country a lot. My dad was military. And,
okay.
And at that time, we didn't have the internet, so I had to come up with something, and I lived off of the Abbott's catalog and the Tannen's catalog,
yes.
and just reading and magic, and it kept me occupied while we went from one station to another. We went through 13 schools by the time I graduated.
Goodness gracious.
So had a lot of time on my hands.
So as a magician, you probably had a lot of imaginary friends you could play with that just appeared.
Yes,
maybe
Brad.
not. Okay, we'll go with it. I did, and I'm not even a magician.
Yeah, but the therapy cured most of that.
Yeah,
right?
got rid of most of them. And so then, not only did that start off as something to do, keep busy as you're moving around, but it blossomed into a job, a career.
It did. I started, well, when I went to college, I did it there. But before that, we were talking about Astroworld, and I got to perform there. And Houston, I was able to do shows there in Lubbock and around the country. So it gave me a chance to play and do the different things on my own.
That's outstanding. And then, James, you came rolling along, and you, different from your dad, you did grow up in a family of magicians. So were you kind of intrigued forever? Did you think Dad was kind of dorky when you were a little kid doing magic, or did you always think that's pretty cool?
Well, he taught me when I was 2 years old.
Oh, there you go. And here you go. You're a little older than 2 now. How old are you? I wouldn't ask him, but you're 14 years old.
Yes.
Those were the days, folks. Well, let me tell you something. I don't have a lot of talent now, and I certainly didn't when I was 14. But I know you do, and I know you do. So let's see something. We have lots of time to talk.
Wonderful. Well, we are going to use you.
Oh, well, I'll stay here. All right.
And we would love you to stay.
All right.
This is a little thing. And I know this is all in with Bryan Weatherford.
Yes, it is.
So I know cards and poker chips,
cards.
everything else.
Yep.
No fancy moves here.
Okay.
Just nice and clean.
Good.
If you would,
yes,
take the deck.
Yeah. And just cut it?
Just cut it.
All right, here we go. We're cutting. Boom.
Very good. And this is only to give us an idea of a couple of odd cards.
They're odd.
That's it.
They don't match at all.
We're gonna they make a good cover.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, we could have gone anywhere with this, but that's all we need.
Okay.
Okay. I would like you to take one other card and just put it down face down on the corner over there.
Just one?
Any one.
And put it right here?
Fine. That's it.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go, Bryan. This is where you get to do a little magic.
Oh, no.
Got a couple of different colors.
Yep.
Which one would you like to start with, Bryan?
Purple.
Purple. There you go. What other one would you like us to use?
Blue.
Blue. So here we go. There we go.
Ah.
Would you hold that one? Thank you, son. We've got 2 cards.
Yep.
Which one? I'll start with this one.
Okay.
I'll show everybody and you what we're going to do. We're going to put it all in.
Yeah.
This gives me a chance to get a souvenir from the show. Okay?
Oh, well, great.
And and we'll give you one too.
Okay.
So I'm going to put Bill and James here.
Nice.
In blue.
Okay.
Alrighty. Now you've seen what I did.
Yep.
Put all in. We're going to take the 2 cards and we're going to end up with them back to back like this.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay. But to start off with, I want your signature as well.
Okay. Let me get my magic pen out.
That's right.
Don't know that it's a
And
magic
if you will
pen.
put all in, I can put it right down there if that
Okay.
makes it easier.
All on the top,
all
in
at
on
the
the
top,
bottom.
in at the bottom.
All in.
In. Excellent.
All right.
And if you want to put Bryan across
I will. I'll even
this
write
be
cursive.
the one I keep.
Do they still teach cursive in school?
No.
I didn't think so. Get your dad to read that to
They
you later.
don't.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
And we done with my pen here?
We are done with that
Okay.
pen.
I'll put it back here.
And so we've got the 2 cards.
Yeah.
The blue, all in, all in.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, there goes my souvenir.
Oh, it gets better.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Here we go.
Prying them open a little.
1, 2.
Okay.
Now,
All
these
right.
are very cool souvenirs
All right.
because it gets even better. There's
Oh, no, it's
all
half
in,
and half.
All in.
Look at that,
with Bryan
everybody.
Weatherford.
That's
There you
very
go.
nice.
And
I don't want the one with my own signature
that's
on
right.
it.
I want the one you. Let's see. I did. You did purple, didn't you?
I did purple.
Okay, so I'm going to keep the one with part of your signature.
Okay.
You
I
get
get
to keep
this
the
one
one
for me.
with ours.
I'm going to set it over here off camera here for just a sec.
Excellent, excellent.
All right.
One more thing.
Yes.
One more thing.
Oh, we had that one too. Yeah.
I don't know what that card is. You don't know what. Nobody's
No,
looked
nobody
at it. May I
knows.
borrow that card?
Face
we're
down?
Gonna, we're going to put it right here.
Face down.
Now we can put it right
Oh,
there.
face
Let
up.
everybody see.
7 of spades.
Seven
I'll
of
cheat.
spades.
Okay.
7 of spades. It could have been any card, but it's the
Absolutely.
7 of spades.
Yeah.
Watch.
Now, oh no. I'm sorry. 4 of diamonds.
4 of diamonds. The 7 of spades is gone. Now, Brian,
Uh-oh.
you kind of messed me up a little bit in this show.
Okay.
Because I
apologize.
was looking forward to seeing that bowling pin.
Yeah.
What else is over there?
What do I have? I have my phone. I have a picture of my wife. I've
Is
got.
that a picture of your wife?
That is my wife.
She's holding on to the 7 of diamonds for you.
She is.
Let's see.
Do I walk over there and get it?
Go for it.
Hang on, folks.
Okay.
Can I go? I'm going, Dave.
Yeah, go.
Cover me. I'm going in. Wait a minute. Folks, this card has been laying over there. The one I randomly picked up. Look at that.
Oh, I'm glad we got the right one.
Thank you, Pam. I'm better than I thought.
You're
That's
good.
very
You're
good.
good. Thank
very
you.
good. So, how long in total have you been doing magic?
I've been doing it since probably 10, somewhere around there.
And I back in, there's a lot of we've learned here on the show, thanks to Dallas Sanders and others. There's a lot of magic societies out there.
Very much
so.
so.
Back in 2014, you were president of one of the biggest ones here in Texas.
That's right, Texas Association of Magicians.
Yes, that's a pretty big honor.
It is. It was a lot of fun. It's the 3rd convention I've actually done for the Texas Association.
Wow.
It was a lot of fun.
Well, it always amazes me the amount of talent, magical talent here, all here in the North Texas area. And again, Dallas Sanders, I know you've known Dal a long time, but
Yes.
he every week we're dazzled. Never seen this one before. Never had Pam do
Good.
anything.
5 minutes.
Good.
But I tell you what, we got 5 minutes left. James, you want to do something? Can you show us something? James Irwin, 2nd generation magician here on the show, folks.
Well, can you think of any card?
Wait a second.
Wait.
I can.
We're doing a
I'll
little
keep
contest here.
This one you get to think about.
thinking. Oh, sheesh.
So today we're going to do a little contest. We've each made a prediction about your card.
Okay.
The one you're thinking of.
The one I'm thinking of.
But you got to say it out loud now because we're not mentalists.
Oh, when do I say it?
Just anytime.
Now, the 6 of hearts.
The
Six
six
of
of hearts.
hearts.
Yes, 6 of hearts. How did I do?
I thought you did pretty good.
Okay.
But what we're going to do, we have a bet.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we have a bet, and I'm going off chance. He's going off of a prediction.
Okay.
And whoever, we have a contest thing. Whoever gets closest to what the person's thinking wins.
Okay.
And so far it's a tie.
We
So
tied.
I'm going off of chance. I'm using a deck of cards I got from a garage sale.
Yeah, 39
I got
cents.
this one for 39 cents.
What a bargain. Okay.
I thought so. I'm going to use that as my guess for your 6 of hearts. We're going to go, and then he's got a different prediction. I'm going to let you do this.
Okay.
You would, and you can take them and just one at a time count down to 39,
39? All
and
right.
we'll see what comes up.
We'll do it quickly. 1.
And you can put it face up so that,
Oh.
because if we get to the 6
1,
hearts first, we
2,
might as well stop.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Riveting television here, I want to say.
It is, but it,
11, 12,
You're the one
13,
chose
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. If you could have talked them down to 20 cents at the garage sale, we'd be
That's
done.
right, I would be
21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38.
Stop.
This is 39.
We haven't seen it yet, so that's a good
Haven't
sign.
seen it. I like your
I want
chances.
to see how well I did. Go for
This
it.
is number 39. Boom, 6 of hearts. That is my card. Very nice. All right. You going to
Very
show
quick.
the old man up here?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
you see, here I've got a bunch of cards.
Yeah.
Now, as you can see, I have one
I see it.
flipped over.
Oh, I can only imagine. Okay.
It's your turn.
I get to turn it over.
It's yours.
This always scares me every time I do this. And he did it. It's 6 of hearts. Very good.
We still have a tie.
Still a tie, folks. Well, you know, competition, a friendly competition of family is that's pretty good.
Yes, and he's still one up on me, though.
Well, and you do a lot of different stuff. I mean, you enter a lot of contests.
Yes.
You're a competitive magician,
Yeah.
but a successful competitive magician. Tell us like the first big thing you won.
Well, the first big thing I've won was when I was 9 years old, and I participated in the TAOM, which is the Texas Association of Magicians.
Right.
It's the biggest convention in Texas. And I won
At 9 years old.
at 9 years old. I was up against, the main competitor I was up against was a 18-year-old that was one of the leading magicians.
I bet they were really happy when this punk kid came in.
And he was on a magazine all starring him.
Wow.
and he did well.
And you beat him.
No,
We tied.
They
You
tied
tied.
for the first time. There
Uh-oh.
was a tie, but he came across with that first place.
But as a 9-year-old,
That was
that's outstanding.
That's right. It's 2014, and I got to be there on stage with him to see my son win. which
So
was very
that's
cool.
really special. I mean, anytime you get to show off in front of the old man, and you and him are still tied too. Don't forget that first maneuver we just saw.
Well, he's actually one ahead. I'll confess that.
Okay.
Because last year we went and competed in St. Louis, and I competed.
Against him?
And it was all ages. We competed against he and Anthony Stockton, two of the hot,
Oh, yeah, big
hot
ones.
young guys,
Big
in
guys.
the country. And I got third.
Third.
I got third place. This young man got first place.
Whoa.
That's right.
Normally, there's no shame in a top 3 finish in a big deal like that.
I win every time he wins.
How was the ride home?
Well, actually, it's my wife that had the hardest time.
Well,
Because now I ask her to
But she's got
introduce
2 of
me.
the top 3 magicians going home with her. I tell you what, I got to hear more about this. We're going to see more too. We're going to be back with not 1 but 2 fascinating Irwin magicians, Bill and James both, right here on All In. Y'all hang tight. You hang tight too. We'll see you here in just a second.
What are you doing tonight? You got no place to go. Gotta get out of the city. Why don't you come along with me?
We're here today again in our magic studio with not 1 but 2 Irwins and 2 magicians, magical Irwins, Bill and James. Bill and James. So I got to ask you something. When you're not a magician, you've been doing it a long time, you have to do other things as well. So do you have a day job?
My main interest in work is with Cook Children's.
Oh, what a great organization.
It's a fantastic hospital it's one of the top pediatric hospitals in the country.
Absolutely.
One of
We're
the-
blessed to have it here in our market.
Very much so. It's the busiest pediatric hospital emergency room in the country.
Goodness, I had no idea.
It is. It's an amazing place. 100 years old. It started in around 1918, and it's got an amazing magic background. I don't need to go into that too much.
Okay.
But, we might have another episode on that one.
Oh, well, I'd love to.
But that's where I got to get work with. Every month I work with a dozen kids, and we do
Aw.
magic. That we train them how to perform, and then we videotape it. And so we go to every room in the hospital through the videotape. And
How
they get
exciting
to perform.
is that? And they get to perform as well.
That's it.
So you had an association with that as well at Cook Children's?
Yes, I was actually one of the first people ever to do that, and I was 7 years old at the time.
Those kids must have loved it when a contemporary is rolling through doing the things you can do. So that's got to feel good for you as well.
Yes.
Because it hadn't been that long ago, let's face it, that you were a kid too. You're a grown young man now, but back when you were a kid, that had to be pretty cool.
Very cool, and that's what he did his act. It was doing well. We went to a convention. He said, "Can I perform?" I said, "Well, okay."
Okay, we're here.
He goes and wins, and then he says, "Can I do that again?" I said, "Okay."
Okay.
And he keeps winning, and that's pretty cool.
I think, can I compete against you, Dad? And you heard his last episode. Okay, and he beat Dad. So let's see something. I want to see some more stuff. What do we have?
Well, this is the first trick that he ever taught me.
Okay.
Well, this was the first trick I ever performed.
All right.
And we're going to do this in reverse. So I'm going to be the one telling where he used to tell.
Oh, okay.
So there was once a magician who performed on cruise ships. He had a pet parrot who...
I like this story already. Okay.
He had a pet parrot who followed him around, and he taught the parrot all his tricks. But the parrot was a bit of a blabbermouth.
Uh-oh.
And so whenever he performed for the audience on the cruise, the parrot would say, "I know how you did that." And he would then explain to the audience how the magician did it.
That's not right.
Now, one day, the cruise ship hit an iceberg, and it sank. And it just so happened that the parrot and the magician landed on the same lifeboat.
Okay.
Now, the parrot was silent for 3 whole days.
All right.
But on the 4th day, the parrot just looked at the magician and said, "What did you do with the boat?"
Wait a minute. Nice. Is the parrot still with us today? That
Parrot fried up real well.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Nothing like a little parrot with some cream gravy, everybody. All right. Well, I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that a lot.
Now, have you heard of telekinesis and prestidigitation and Farfignugan and things like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've heard of all 3 of those, as a matter of fact. Big Volkswagen fan.
Those 3 things only have one thing in common.
I can't pronounce them.
No, they're fun to say.
Oh, okay. For you.
Yeah, they're fun to say. And 2 of them have something in common, and that is they have very little supporting their actual existence. But we're going to work with a little telepathy, a little mind reading.
Oh, great.
And we're going to start with you.
Nice.
And so
it'll be very little mind reading if you're going with me, but let's try.
Very easy, very easy, very easy. Here's what I want you to do.
All right.
Okay, Bryan. How many fingers am I holding up?
I'll go with 1.
Oh, you were so close.
Gosh.
So
Missed
close,
it by
Bryan.
1. All right.
Bryan, now, with magic and with gambling, just like that, that's where I would take your money.
Yeah.
Take your money.
Yeah.
And I'd be putting it up because that would be your first lesson.
I'm familiar with that move, sadly.
And so I'm going to let you do this again.
Okay.
Bryan, one chance.
All right.
One chance.
Okay.
How many fingers am I holding up? One chance. First thing that comes.
Two.
One chance, Bryan.
1 finger.
1 finger. Very good, Bryan.
1 finger.
I appreciate that. 1
Whoa.
finger. Nothing but the best at
Can I
all in
touch
with
this?
Bryan Weatherford.
Very nice. I like that one. Goodness gracious.
One.
You know, I've got another bottle you can practice with. We'll work on that here in just a minute. So, again, Bill and James Irwin here, folks. They're doing great things day in. I love we are going to have you back. We love Cook Children's. We want to hear more about that. And I always mess it up. Cook's Children or Cook? Cook Children's.
Yes.
Got it. Hospital. So, do you have any competitions coming up?
Yes, I do. I've been booked to perform at Des Moines, Iowa in their Abercorn-Dabra contest.
What's it called?
Abercorn-Dabra.
Well, what else would be in Iowa?
That's right.
Yeah.
It's one of the top conventions in the country right now, which is wonderful.
Anything to get people to Iowa is worth it, folks. So when is this competition?
Well,
that's in a couple of months.
Okay. You already know what you're going to do. You don't have to tell us, but
Yes.
So when you're in a contest like that, do you have to have a bunch of different stuff, or when they have competition, is it sleight of hand versus stage magic versus stand up? Are there different divisions? How
it
does that
depends
all
on what
play
type
out?
of contest you're competing in.
Okay.
I like to compete in stage contests where it's up on a stage. There's lots of magicians who perform close up like what he's doing.
Right.
But stage acts, you mostly create your own act, and then you can perform it like all the big Hollywood people.
So that's what you like doing. Okay.
Yes.
Do you do stage as well?
Well, that's where I came in third.
Okay. so he drove you to close a hand. I mean, close up.
That's it.
Sleight
We
of
said,
hand.
you're going to be on here too. So I said, okay, we'll do it. And the only person that doesn't care for it so much is his mom. Because
she's
now,
torn.
Well, actually, she doesn't like introducing me as her award-winning husband. I'm her trophy husband, and she won't even. She keeps reminding me, yeah, but it was third place.
But the good news is, as long as James keeps getting better and better, you'll never be the award-winning husband again.
That's all right.
Just stay out of the same competitions
That's
with this
right.
guy. So do the kids at school get a kick out of what you can do?
Not really.
They really don't. Well, I tell you what, you keep going like you're going. Someday they're going to pay big money to come see you. What they could have seen you do now, they're going to regret that moment. Everybody. So, do you think you want to continue into this?
Yes.
Are there college scholarships for magic yet? There's a magic college in Vegas. We had that guy on.
That's a good question.
That would be
although
cool.
it does, and this is why I work with the kids at Cook, because there are advantages to performing and learning the speaking
The
skills.
self-confidence.
It's wonderful, and
It's got to go.
and there's a performer here in town who went to Stanford, and
Wow.
and he said if it hadn't been for the magic, he wouldn't have made it.
Well, we've had again a lot of magicians here in the studio, and it's amazing the stories they can tell of just how magic has opened doors for them for opportunities that aren't even related to magic.
And James has had that. He's
Yeah.
had some neat experience. You want?
Same thing.
Well, in the IBM SAM contest I competed in, the contest, there weren't enough people for them to give out the actual
okay.
trophy. So, but I did win the Phantasma Award. Phantasma is the leading magic box making company.
All right.
The leading magic kit company, sorry. And the award allowed me to fly out to New York City, in which I was able to meet lots of famous magicians like David Blaine. I was able to see a
Oh,
lot.
my.
Yeah, I was like,
Okay.
I was allowed to meet some of the leading Houdini experts like Bill Kalush.
Okay. All from
Neat experiences.
Yeah, those are life, and that's something that's going to stick with you for a long time, and it won't be that long until there's going to be little 9-year-olds watching you do what you do and say, someday I want to be like him, Mr. Irwin. Or you'll be called Mr. Irwin. That's a little ways off.
That's all
You're
right.
Mr. Irwin today, though. Thank
It
you,
is.
Mr. Irwin.
I appreciate
for being
it. Thank
all
you.
in with us. Thank you, and thank you for all the
is
stuff
fun.
you do at the hospital. Thank you as well for sharing your talents with us. You've got some good stuff, and you're a really nice young man as well.
Thank you.
So thanks for all that too. Folks, thanks for being with us. You need to check these guys out as well as all of our magic people that we have here in studio with us. Hope you enjoyed that. Take care.